So Elijah's Songwriter Challenge, rhythm based. So I am armed with my drum track. There we go. So with this drum track, my medieval tambourine, I am going to create a medieval piece. But it's sort of, atmospheric rather than a song. There is going to be some chanting I think I shall do in it. I sort of get the feel for chanting, not quite like the dwarves in The Hobbit or something. But what I want to do is start off with, going to have some drone. Obviously the rhythm itself, medieval music often has groups of 3s and 2s. It's something we're all familiar with, although we think it's all going to be like four beats in a bar. Most of our music, 3 beats in a bar, whatever. But that irregularity of 3s and 2s we know so well in like the rock idiom, the sort of Afro-Caribbean influenced music from the 1900s onwards, really. That 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So it's not really 4 beats in a bar. It's that groups of 3, groups of 2. It always creates drama. I think in film music they use it a lot, not necessarily in groups of 4, 4 beats in a bar. So you get, for example, 3 3 2 2, which is 10, for good old 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 and so on. So Mission Impossible, they're using the drama of the 3s against the 2s to create tension, because you're wanting equilibrium but you're not getting it. So this is very much a scene with no equilibrium. Another classic is Saruman's theme, of course, in Lord of the Rings, where you get that 1 2 3 1 2, just persistent 1 2 3 1 2, which of course is 5. So you get that. And so on. So you get 1 2 3 1 2. So I'm going to do 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Let's do 2 of those, and then if I add 2 is a 12. So I'm going to add a 3 for 13. Ha ha ha! Why not? So this is a 13 beat piece. Okay, so that'd be 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. So I'm going to lay that down. Let's tambourine it. Let's go the medieval route with the tambourine. Obviously there's not a preset in this loop station. I'm going to layer up ideas on the loop station, but at the end of it, kill it all and create a composition out of the ideas that come from this. Okay, let's layer this up. It's a bit clattery on that microphone. Gonna have to make do with the clatter, unfortunately, with this microphone, but there we go. I feel that's a bit loud, but we'll just go with this for the moment. So the drone, a drone in medieval times is basically the key you're in is just literally just repeated throughout the whole thing. So let's see how that would fit. Drone on this loop works well in D. Slightly out of tune with the bowl, but there we go. Hard luck in that sense. I'm just going to turn that bowl down a little bit. Better, a little bit too loud. Not convinced with that being a good long term, because it doesn't really have much change with that drone staying on there. So a medieval trick is to use the medieval dominant, a bit like with go going down to the medieval dominant, which is step below. So I'm going to whiz that one in, I think, on the group of 3. Let's see if this will work. Start this up. So far, it needs a little bit more bassiness, but without the boom. I don't know whether I can get it without the boom with this microphone, but I'll add a little bit bass through to that'll be fine later on in the composition. Don't like it obviously to start off with, it's a bit too full, but I do think it needs something a little bit higher. So we've got one of the earliest English medieval songs written out, surviving, is 1300, Summer Is a Coming In, and underneath it all has this ground, like having its own loop station really, is just literally. So I'm going to use those chords in this. It seems appropriate, obviously with a different rhythm. I have to do that 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3. Let's try it. Good old 13. Too bassy for me, but obviously when it gets to the composition I'll clean it up, keep it a little bit further away from the microphone, maybe from that. It's picking up the bass frequency way too much. I don't have a graphic equalizer to make this lute a little bit less bassy, but let's try some chanting. I said I would have some of that chanting. Don't know whether my high register is going to get this, but you never know. It feels like it needs high. Okay, don't necessarily like it, but that's only because everything is all piled up together, and I hate it all piled up together like that. It sounds so messy, but let's go with it. Obviously, I'll clean it in the end. So, needs a medieval shredder now. So out comes the feather. Let's see what's going to come when you come along. Enough ideas to go with. Not sure whether it's going to work well. Oh, it's got a very high frequency. I think that's because it's coming through there too much. Just going to angle that the other way. Okay, let's run it. Let's cancel it all and run something from the start. No idea what this is going to come out like, but let's try it. So levels off, 0. Let's use those ideas, see what we can make. Okay. Let's take those all up. Oh, wow. That does need reworking.